Afternoon everyone, and thanks for taking the time to watch this little clip. I hope it helps. I prepare you for things that are coming. I just want to talk to you a little bit about what is the UK's biggest health challenge. I think all of us are aware, and very keenly aware because we work in the industry we do in a food environment, that obesity is probably the UK's biggest and number one epidemic. And even as I look at myself, short but not as light as I used to be, I'm conscious that maybe I form part of that epidemic. But I think as a healthcare professional, that means that because of where we work and the skills that we have a great opportunity to do something to help people with that. And one of the things that I'm hoping that we can do over the next few weeks and particularly into January, when everybody comes out of the festive period, is that we think about how we help our customers live that a little bit more healthily. Now, the first thing I want us to do, and I would like us to think about, is how we take those challenges on personally. If we're going to help customers, if we're going to use our expertise, then the first thing I think we ought to do owe it to ourselves to try and live a little bit healthier ourselves. In maybe what we eat or what our blood pressure might be. There's a number of things that I'm sure each of us can do and have a think about. So I want you to think about, over the next couple of weeks, what is going to be your own personal healthcare change, challenge, whatever you want to describe it as, that you would like to think about when we come into January time. And I'd like you to start talking to your teams about how you as a team share those personal challenges, and we have a little bit of support network amongst ourselves to help our teams be healthier. The reason I want to do it that way is because I think if we start with ourselves and we then think about our teams, then it becomes more real, more honest, more effective when we then start to talk to customers about it. Because we can talk from personal experience, not that we would share necessarily personal experience with customers, but because we've been that pathway and we've seen it and we've thought about it, then it is simpler for us to stand in the shoes of a customer as they try to do these things as well. One of the key things that we're going to do, and you'll see something come down in work plan fairly soon, is that in January we've managed to secure funding to provide 40,000 free health checks to customers. And that fits in with us trying to start this dialogue or continue this dialogue with customers around how they want to make some changes to the way that they live in order that they and how we can help them identify where those things might be that they could think about. It is part of an initiative which is wider. It will be across the whole of the business around putting health at the core of what we do. It is something the NHS is quite keen to see big retailers, food retailers in particular like ourselves, involved in. So I want you to be thinking too about how, as we take these personal challenges and think about the personal changes we need to make and we can make, and how we help support our teams be that little bit more healthy, I want you to also be gearing up and thinking about how we're going to use these 40,000 health checks right across the whole of the company to help our customers, and how we make January a month where we have a bit of passion around it. So enough for now, but I want you to be thinking Health Timber style. I want you to be thinking Big Blue Bash style. I want you to be thinking about Flu Frenzy style, and I want you to translate a whole lot of that stuff into how we can then make a change ourselves, make a change in our teams, and then ultimately help our customers make some of those changes, or support them make some changes as well. So thanks very much, and please give it some thought.